I, 27F, decided to leave my 31M husband because he refused to show me his messages. These past 2 days I have been getting out early. So I noticed that whenever I was upstairs, my husband would go check on his computer. Today, I was working out in the office and he went in to get his computer. But he wasn't using it. I got a little suspicious about it. Our sex life has recently become sad. This is not a justification. But this is what put my stomach in a knot. Again, not a justification. I asked him if I could see the conversations that he was having and he started to freak out. I was actually kind of taken back. Then he finally said yes and opened up a conversation that he had with his male coworker. As soon as I was about to click on the other conversations, he took the laptop away from me and turned it off and proceeded to say his work is private. He then went on a rant and cried. I do not check his phone. If he is downstairs or outside, I give him his space. Based on previous things, I feel like it is the best for me to go ahead and listen to my intuition and have the separation. Conversation. The advice I am looking for is how to deal with the anxiety and fear of the future. A part of me wishes that I could get over this and just brush it under the rug. Any advice on how to deal with these feelings for the next days? But how much worse your anxiety be if you brushed it under the rug? I feel like you're be constantly questioning, constantly unhappy, all of that. Anxiety is tough, but living there with him, settling, spending your free time wondering, what if, and leaving your future in someone else's hands would ultimately be worse. You are leaving your comfort zone, and that's a good and scary thing, but if you've had previous relationships, just remember how sad those may have been to walk away from and how much better the people you date afterwards get. Take it as a learning experience. You know what to look for in a future partner, and you know what kind of stuff you won't tolerate. Red flags and green flags will be easier to pick up on now. Love yourself and trust the process. We're rooting for you, White Heart. If he freaked out that bad, then chances are something's going on. You're right to trust your instincts. I would say just get out amongst nature and just find some zen. I know that sounds simplistic, but it really does help. The best way to move on is to cut him off completely and to distract your mind with positive things. Sports, friends, travel, food, stuff you always wanted to do. The end goal is to reach a level where you can say you are happy without him. Right now, you have to fake it till you make it. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Start putting some short-term plans in place. And remember, you don't have to have the rest of your life sorted right now. Just the next month or so. Wow. I don't see how he could have been more suspicious here. Have there been any other issues in the relationship? Has he been acting strange for a while? See a divorce lawyer and develop a proper exit strategy. That way, there should be no unpleasant surprises if things begin to turn nasty after you tell him of your intentions. Hi op. I left a 10-year-long marriage and it was so hard. Even though I knew it was the right thing to do. I was so sad and lonely at first and even went back once. A week or two after reconciling. I left for good. Just know that as bad as you feel right now, it will get better. Right now isn't always. Let that be your mantra. Best of luck to you. Best advice is to fantasize about good times and good men that you know that could replace him. And know that a good life is ahead of you. I divorced at 54. Much older. And yet went on to have a great time. Made a million new friends. Dated a lot. Learned a lot. Just keep remembering that good times are ahead. And lastly, I had a friend who used to say that breaking up is like having a bad flu. You feel bad for a few weeks as you go through withdrawal. But once you are through it, you will feel fine. Anyone can attach or leave someone for any criteria that is important to them. First, good for you for trusting your gut and people reading. Please remember this for your own relationships. Consider therapy. Your husband has currently admitted nothing and really is lying to you by omission and/or misdirection by showing you his convo with his make friend. So it is smart and good self-care to not trust him further and give yourself time to process this. A separation talk is a good idea. Be gentle with yourself because this is a lot. I hope it all works out how you want it to. Orange heart. Finally, somebody who is doing the best thing for them. This vid may help. https u2.be/rollby8fee. See my ex-husband, the habitual cheater, was always thrilled to show his work laptop to me, 'cause he never tapped the cooperate tree. His personal PC, however, was locked up like FT Knox. My guess is there is definitely stuff he knew you couldn't see. That's a huge reaction to doing his job. Do you know who the affair partner is? Without letting your spouse know, contact 3 top lawyers in your area. Get financials in order. Get evidence of his cheating. Get STI tested to protect your health. Check your phone plan of incoming outgoing phone calls and text messages. I am proud of you, your courage, and your self-respect. You'll be okay out there in the world. I'm cheering for you. Your instincts are right, and I'm glad to finally read a post where someone isn't dragging their feet. I think it'd be good for you to start counseling for yourself. You're already making smart choices. This is going to bring about a lot of change. Having the support of a therapist early on will help set you up for success. Best of luck to you. It might be time to discuss relationship counseling if you haven't already. If he's in any way abusive, then don't suggest counseling. But if you think he would be open to it and you want to save the relationship, then it's worth asking him if he would try it. Every relationship takes a lot of work, and not everyone is naturally good at communicating, so start from there. Even if it's not cheating, if he is reacting that bad, then he's doing something suspicious and possibly illegal. Get out of the toxic environment, leave, and never look back. Go for a lawyer.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.